It's 7:30 on 7th of April. We're obviously in the middle of the lockdown, trying to keep busy. I'm just here today to talk about whether you're looking at starting running as a new hobby. If you are, there's a few things to think about. If it's a hobby you really want to take up and you're well into it, you're going to need a pair of trainers. Don't skimp on the trainers because they're lifesavers. Decent trainers will last you well, fit well, and they'll make you run. Cheap trainers will give you nothing but trouble, believe me. Okay, so I've been running since 2010. I started running and I was running for probably a year and then decided to put in for the London Marathon for 2011. I didn't get in for that year, so I persevered, carried on running, and I managed to get a spot in the 2012 marathon, London Marathon, so I trained well for that. Marathon running is a different kettle of fish, so if you're looking at getting into marathon running, you need to think seriously about it. I started off as a novice runner. I started off, I had to clear a mile to start with, and that wasn't easy. Running definitely isn't easy. It's not an easy sport. Anyone who says running is easy isn't running fast enough or hard enough. The better you get at running, the further you run, the harder you run. So it doesn't really get any easier. As you get older, the aches and pains are just as bad. This week on Sunday I done a 15k, yesterday I done a 5k, and I can feel like I've been running. So today we're going to do a 5k. I'm going to take the GoPro with me so you can come along with me. It's just a short route for me, you know. I tend to train at the moment, I tend to train 5, 10 and 15k, just consecutive days. So I'll do a 5, then a 10, then a 15, either back to a 5, down to 10, and up to 15, or 15 backwards down to 5, whatever way and however I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll do a blind run where I'll go out for a 10k, and if I feel fine, I'll just keep on going. So as a novice runner, you need to think about a few things. This to me is a perfect time of the year. It's springtime, the days are longer, it's getting quite sunny out now as well, you're well visible. If you're running in the winter, you need to think about high vis. You know, get some good quality high vis clothing so people can see you with some reflective panels and things like that on, just so you're seen. You know, okay, I'm dressed in a lot of black today, but I'm going out in the daylight. The roads are pretty empty as well, so and you'll see I'll be running along. I live close to a river, so I'll be running along a river today, listening to the birds tweeting and taking in the day. It's relatively quiet, obviously, at the moment with not many people out. There's probably more runners out than usual, to be honest. So, but depending on what time you go out, you probably won't see any. So just get out there and go running. If you are a complete novice, then you don't need to be thinking about too much distance. You just want to get out there. Start for a mile, start for whatever distance you think you need to do. The problem with running is you've got to be persevering. You've got to go out, go out, go out. Okay, so if you want to knock off a mile to start with, you just got to run a mile. It's as simple as that. There's no speed involved. You just got to do it. Even if you can't manage a mile to start with, you've got to go out, tick it off the list. Okay, you've got to go out, keep doing it. Run a bit, walk a bit, run a bit, walk a bit, until you get up. You've got to keep on going. You've got to push yourself. It is one sport. It's it's obviously it's a lonely sport. I go out running on my own most of the time. I don't feel like running with other people. Mainly because I can keep my own pace. I can run wherever I want, however I want, wherever I want. The beauty of running is I just go out the front door and run. I haven't got to go anywhere. Occasionally this time of year I'll go to our local Epping Forest for a 10k run, but obviously I have to drive there. It's 10 miles away, so I'm not going to do that at the moment. I'm just going to go out the front door and I'm going to go for a run. The town I live in has got hundreds of runs, thousands of runs. It's just route after route after route. So, you want to be safe. You want to know where you're going. Make sure the place you're going, and don't do anything stupid this time of year. The NHS, the way they are, jumping over fences and all this sort of stuff. Just go for a simple run along a track, along a road, along a cycle path. You know, keep it simple. So, as a novice runner, you're going to want a pair of trainers, a pair of socks, shorts or leggings or whatever you want to wear down below. You're going to need a vest top on or a t-shirt, and then this time of year it's relatively cool in the morning. You're going to want an top as well, just a little pullover like this, so you can obviously, you get halfway round, you're going to get hot, you want to be able to take it off. What you don't want to do is overheat. So you girls, sort yourself a training bra out if you need one. You want a t-shirt or a vest, and then a top over the top, so at least then you can take the top off, you've still got a vest on. Don't wear just one long top which is pretty heavy or anything like that, because if you get hot you're not going to be able to take it off. And you do need to be able to take it off, because again, as a novice runner, you'll be surprised how hot you do get, and it is pretty uncomfortable as well. So once your skin starts prickling and that, you'll just notice it and you'll want to get it off. You want to keep yourself as cool as possible, but you don't want to be cold either. So don't set off in just a t-shirt when it's cold, because it's really hard to get warm. So we're going to hit the track. I'm going to take the GoPro. You'll probably hear me when we're walking along and running along. You'll hear my watch go as well. My watch is set to miles, so every time it does a beep, that will usually mean it's a mile. It beeps every now and then sometimes when I'm running, but that's only if I've beaten a record or something like that, which is not going to happen today. So I'll be setting off for a 5k, and that's going to take me around, I don't know, my best is just under 20 minutes. So I'll be looking at around 22, 23 minutes today. So but again, as a novice, forget the time. It's about getting that distance. You want to start running, you want to start working up to 5k, you need to start somewhere. Obviously here in the UK we talk miles and k, so it gets a bit confusing, but if you're doing a 5k run, a 10k run, it's kilometres. So but mine's set to miles for marathon training and half marathon training. So so this week I am going to do a 5k today, a 10k tomorrow, and a 15k on Thursday, whatever day we're on now. It's Tuesday today. So, come along. I'll be chatting while I'm running as well. Just trying to give you a bit of my knowledge. Okay, we're out of here. Right guys, so that's 5k today. So I've got my GoPro on, I've still got my jumper on, so I'm just going to take that off in a minute, and I'll be down to my vest. And like I say, you need to, layers are a good thing because it's warmed up quite a lot, but when I set off it was pretty chilly. So your hands get cold and your arms get cold and things like that if you haven't got a jumper on. So I put a jumper on, and girls obviously bra, t-shirt or vest, and then a jumper over the top, take that off, and then you're good to go. So guys, just get out there and do it, and don't worry about too many people and what they're thinking about you running and things like that. It's just it's a confidence thing. So once you've run a few times, and let's say you do routes like this, you don't really see anyone, so it's good as gold. So give it a go, and I'll see you tomorrow for 10k. Good luck, guys.